We are blown away by your generosity. After Hurricane Helene ripped through Florida, Georgia, Tennessee, and the Carolinas, so many people's lives were turned upside down. Many people lost everything, including their homes and cars. And many lost their lives and their loved ones. It's been a terrible time for our neighbors in the Southeast. And they were all looking up, wondering, God, help us. And you are one of the ways God is helping them right now. Thank you for giving through our sister ministry, World Concern. There is nobody like the Spirit 105.3 family. As World Concern partners with local churches on the ground, people who have lost everything are experiencing the love of Jesus and receiving the help that they need through a local church during this terrible time. I'm so proud to say that Jeremy from our sister ministry, World Concern, is joining us on the morning show right now. Welcome, Jeremy. I just can't believe what God has done through the Spirit 105.3 fam.
Oh my gosh, it is great. World Concern, we're such a trusted name in relief, and so when we saw this hurricane hit, we knew we had to do something. And the listeners of Spirit 105.3 really stood up and are helping in a tremendous way. I spoke to a pastor on Saturday of one of the churches that we'll be supporting in the Southeast. So our support is going to be through churches all through the Southeast. And they said, there's damage to the church, there's damage to the members' houses, and they're able to go out there with this money now and repair these things and provide emergency food and water and clothing and backpacks for kids going to school that lost everything in the flooding that happened in the Tampa area. So we're just so thankful for these listeners who stepped up and who gave money to help support people here right in the U.S.
Wow, it's like giving somebody a hand up, but from across the country, and it's beautiful to see all of us here in the PNW giving, and it's been amazing. So thank you for letting us be a part of it. You and I, all of us here at World Concern and Spirit 105.3, we've been planning something very special for this week. We plan a long time in advance, and it's called the 44 Cent Cure. And we're ready to cure some kids. So we're turning our hearts now toward Africa, Jeremy. If somebody has never heard of the 44 Cent Cure, how would you explain it?
Yeah, so in Africa, there's a lot of water sources that aren't clean. And there's a lot of situations in these communities that we partner with where they've got kids who pick up these worms in the water, both the water they drink and the water that they're walking through, and the water in their village and the local creek that's being drank from both from humans and from animals. And so they're picking up these worms, and these are devastating worms to them. They keep them from school. They're in pain in their stomach. They can't eat. It's just a devastating situation. And unfortunately, they don't have the cure yet, but fortunately, we're going to be providing it. And fortunately, it only costs 44 cents. And so 44 cents provides this great little pill that helps these kids get rid of these worms. And then they can go to school and they can live without that pain, and they can, go and do the things that they need to do. And the best part is, along with the 44 cent, along with this pill, we're also providing clean water in these communities. And we're working with these communities to find a solution so that they can have clean water, so that in the future, they don't need these pills, because now they have a clean water source where people can go to it right there in their village and not having to walk 8 or 10 miles away to get water every single day.
Oh, and Jeremy, you're a dad. I'm a mom. We'll do anything for our kids. If they say, my tummy hurts, we want to fix it. And we have so many things at our fingertips. But thanks to World Concern, these children can go to school and feel good. Their tummies don't have to hurt. And I'm so thankful for all of the work you all do around the world. You've been in some of these places, Jeremy.
I have, just a few weeks ago.
Yeah. What have you seen? What's something that sticks out in your memory?
It was an amazing trip. I was in country just a few weeks ago, and I got to see some of the work in parts of the country that I had not been before. And I just sat in one of these villages, and this little house, it's made of, you can imagine with me, it's made of sticks, and it's made of the excrement of cows. And that's what they make their house of. And they have just a metal roof, and it just started raining. And there's probably 15 or 20 of us sitting in this little house. And they're telling us, they're about a year in that we've been working with them, and they're telling us how much World Concern means to them, even relative to the other organizations in the area that have been in there. They said to us, World Concern doesn't come and just drop off stuff. That World Concern is part of the family. And they actually said our staff there is like having another family member in that house with them. And it was just an amazing experience seeing these people and seeing these kids run around and seeing them healthy and seeing them able to go to school and seeing them playing soccer out in the field and seeing these families that are just so lovely.
Wow, that is so neat. You know what I'm excited about is that this week, the World Concern family is going to be expanding. You can give and be a part of it, a part of the work Jesus is doing around the world. Jeremy, from our sister ministry, World Concern, thank you, my friend, and God bless you.
Thank you, Erica. I really appreciate it.